Well, it's official. The year 2020, the year of the pandemic, I paid off two mortgages that were fully financed. Two of them paid off in 1 year. And so here's how you could possibly do something like that so you don't have a mortgage anymore, or rent, or bills, and you just have more options in life so that you can have your time, because that's what it's all about, really. It's just to own your time so you can do what you want with your life, and that's what it's all about. So the first thing is you got to get over this idea that you have to have a job to support yourself. Get into working for residual and passive money. That's the key ingredient. And then from there, you learn how to do it. When I first started, I didn't know anything about it. I just conceptually learned about it. And as a concept, it sounded really great. And then I instantly became eager to learn something new that I didn't already know about. So that was the key variable, the key mindset, the eagerness to learn something new instead of being afraid of something new. Residual income? What's that? Oh, I get to buy my life back and have my freedom of my time to spend my life how I want instead of an obedient worker. Okay, great. I have no idea how I'm going to get it. So let's find out. Let's learn. So I embarked on that learning curve. And that's how you can get there too. But freedom of the mind is always going to precede financial freedom and freedom to do with your life what you want, instead of living underneath the thumb of other people that can tell you what to do, holding that carrot in front of you, your livelihood that can be taken away at any time. If you don't do what you're told, you'll be disciplined. Skip all that. So the first thing is to change that mindset. Freedom of the mind always precedes all other freedoms, including financial freedom, so you have freedom of time. And so I got into a home-based business with residual money built right into it. And it took me personally, I don't know what it will take you, but it took me about 2.5 years, starting from scratch, not knowing what I was doing, taking on that learning curve from ground zero, basically. And one way I was able to do that is, you see that television right there? I unsubscribed from any kind of TV service. It freed up time and money so that I could do something with it. Because in the beginning, the average person has to have a job in the interim. They have to, because bills are coming regardless. Your bills aren't going to wait for you to build residual income. They're going to come in every month. It's a monthly thing. Bills are residual every month, and you're trying to pay it down with ordinary earned income from your job, so you never get ahead. A permanent slave, really. So freedom of the mind can unravel that doing of being a slave. And that's really the key variable, is freedom of the mind, so that you have the freedom to learn about residual income and the eagerness to embrace learning something new that you don't already know, something like residual money and how to get it and how to build it, so that you can have that freedom. If it means, getting rid of the television to give you more time and a bit more money each month, then that's the beginning. So get into it from there. My starting point, I had no job. Unemployment had already run out. I was going to school full-time and a half so I could graduate early, and I did, thankfully. Didn't use it for anything in the end, but that's another video for another day, and I've already made videos on that. But I was going to college full-time and a half, and I had no income. Unemployment had run out, had nothing coming in, and I didn't even have the startup cost available to me to start this home business that had residual money built into it. I had to get super creative. I came up with 31 ways of raising money without having any so I could get started. I didn't utilize all the 31 ways. I came up with 31 ways, but I only needed to utilize a couple. And the same is probably true for you. And that is a resource that I have that I give away for free. It's called 31 Ways of Raising Money Without Having Any. You can find that on my website, tomberkenmeyer.com, just like it's spelled here on social media, tomberkenmeyer.com. If that's your starting point, respect it, get in it, and be eager to learn something new, because freedom of the mind precedes all other freedoms. If you're telling yourself, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I don't have fill in the blank, therefore I cannot get started, you don't have freedom of the mind. So you're never going to have any other freedom. You'll live in poverty, you'll live and die underneath the thumb of other people that can tell you what to do for the rest of your life. But that's an inside problem, which means it's also an inside solution. You don't have to live and die underneath the thumb of other people telling you what to do as they dangle your livelihood in front of you. That is your choice. It's an inside problem, which means it's an inside solution. Just flip the script in your brain. Instead of saying, I don't have fill in the blank, therefore I can't, say, I don't have fill in the blank. Therefore, I must learn, fill in the blank, so that I can have my freedom of time and get on with it, man. Just flip the script in your brain. Freedom of the mind always precedes all other freedoms. It's probably among the most important philosophies ever in mankind. And so that's why I keep repeating it. If you don't have freedom of the mind, you're going to say, well, I've got fill in the blank, therefore I can't. Well, therefore you don't have freedom of the mind. And again, inside problem, flip the script, now it's an inside solution. It's all right here. The most valuable real estate on planet Earth is right there, between your ears. So flip the script. Freedom of the mind will always precede all other freedoms, okay? If you'd like to see the home business I got into back in 2007, it's all about natural, chemical-free health and residual money. Just let me know. I'll send you info about it, and if you see an opportunity for yourself, we'll move forward. And if you don't, no big deal. Keep looking. That's all I got for you. 2 mortgages. The year 2020, the average person is being killed financially. And here I am. I was a D student in school. I don't have any superpowers that you don't have. In fact, you're probably much smarter and more talented than I am. So obviously, it's not all about smarts or talent. It's about embracing something new that you don't already know about, getting that freedom of the mind to precede all other freedoms, and getting into a home business that has residual money built into it. So if you want to see what I got into, let me know. I'll send it to you. And you can decide if you see something there for yourself as well. Okay? Bye for now. Feel free to share this. Like the video, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Especially subscribe and like. That helps with the YouTube algorithms so that this lands in front of the eyeballs of more people. Okay? Bye for now. Mwah.